Hi, I'm Anna. Ever since I've known, I've had anything and everything one could ever ask for. But I never thought that after my 16th birthday party, my whole life would go crumbling down. Dad arranged for a big dance party that night and asked me to bring my boyfriend. But the truth is, I don't have one. No one at school wants to be my boyfriend because they're all caught up with the rumor that I'm a stubborn, arrogant girl who only cares about herself. Hey, but that's not true. I can love too, you know? I'll give you anything. But wait, don't run. Oh, wow. That gave me an idea. I called one of the escort services, paid them money, and got myself a date. I was told my date would arrive at the location directly.
I was so happy. I finally made it. That evening, when everyone was there, I boasted in front of everyone. What did you guys think? A rich brat like me can't get a date? Wait and watch. He'll be here anytime. I was waiting and waiting for the guy, but he never came. I was so upset and everyone started laughing at me. I called the escort service, but no one answered. Those cheats! I ran towards my room, but on the way, I heard my parents talking to a woman over the phone. It was so loud, and I could hear the woman threatening them.
You both better come clean, or I will expose you in front of the whole world.
I was shocked seeing my parents standing pale, like they were getting punished by a strict principal. I stormed in. Dad, Mom, what is going on?
Anna, listen to me. Your parents.
My mom cut the call while that lady was trying to speak to me.
Who was it? And what is going on?
Anna, honey, you should not worry about these calls. There are a million people jealous of our riches. Well, leave it to us.
I believed my dad could handle anything. The next day in school, I was alone thinking about last night when there was a tap on my shoulder. I turned to look, and it was a handsome guy.
Hi, I'm Jude. You're Anna, right?
Yes. Do I know you?
I'm the guy you hired for the party. Look, I'm sorry for not showing up. My mom met with an accident and I had to cancel at the last minute. I came here to apologize and take you out for coffee. Take it as a compensation.
Whoa, slow down, escort guy. Don't be crazy. I'm not coming with you. Just thank me I'm not suing you for fraud.
He stared at me disappointed and walked away. As I turned back, a woman bumped into me.
Turned out she was our new math teacher.
I'm so sorry. You're Anna, right? How are you doing, sweetie? How are your parents? I've heard so much about you. Say hi to your mom and dad.
That night at dinner, I asked them about Bridget, and my mom almost choked on her food.
Bridget? Bridget? Oh, she was our classmate. Good to know that she is your teacher.
Anna, it's late. Finish your dinner and go to bed.
I got a feeling that my parents were hiding something, and I had to find out. So the next day, I decided to follow Bridget after school to know more about her, but somehow I lost her in the crowd. The next day, when I was at the library, she came and tapped on my shoulder.
Following someone is not a good thing, Anna.
Freaking fishes! How did she know I was following her yesterday? I was so careful.
Whatever you want to know, I would suggest you ask your parents. They'll tell you everything that happened between us.
What was she talking about? Something bad had happened between her and my parents? I was leaving school early that evening to feed my parents with the hot news. But then Jude met me again.
Anna, I know you're upset with me. Please, give me another chance. The fact is, I really like you and want to make up for ditching you. Please, just once.
Whoa, he likes me? This was unexpected. Look, Jude, just coffee. I never go out with guys who have a penny less than $1 billion, but lucky you. You caught me at the right time. We'll go, but don't dream about anything else. We went to a restaurant and had coffee. Actually, he seemed like a really fun guy. He ordered 10 different coffees just for me.
I don't know which you'd like, so I got them all.
Jude, listen. You don't have to do this for me, all right? I sure was mad at you, but in time, it just disappeared. So you needn't try hard to... As I was talking, he dropped the coffee tray, and all 10 coffee glasses shattered into pieces. Oh, jeez.
Anna, don't look at anyone. Just hold my hand and run for the door.
What? I'm not doing that.
It's supposed to be my treat. I can't let you pay for this mess now. I don't have that much on me either. So run it. 3, 2, 1, go!
He took my hand and we ran out like crazy. We stopped at a park far away and finally took some breaths. And a lot of laughs. I've never done anything that crazy in my life, ever. I thanked him for the night and went home. Seeing Mom, I remembered Bridget and asked if something bad happened between them.
What? Did she tell you this? Bridget has always been mischievous. She's just pulling a prank on you. There's nothing to suspect. Don't you trust us?
I do, Mom. And the moment I reached my room, I got a call from an unknown number. I picked up the call, and it was a woman.
Your parents are not your real ones. They're big cheats. If you want to know about your real parents, meet me tomorrow at 5 in the park.
Before I could ask anything, she cut the call. Is this call for real? Maybe it's a fake call to get some money? I decided to ignore the call and get back to sleep. The next day at breakfast, I told my parents about the call, and as expected, they asked me to just ignore it. I was busy at class later that day when I got called to the principal's room. Whoa, what now? I was rushing to his office when someone grabbed my hand and pulled me aside. I was stunned to see that it was Jude. You? What the hell are you doing here?
I'm sorry for pulling you like this and lying about the principal calling, but...
What? You lied again? How typical of you.
But hey, I have a reason this time. Good one. I want to show you something. Please, come with me.
Jude, this is just too much. I'm not your girlfriend. Please leave. He looked into my eyes for a moment and walked off. I knew he was upset, but I couldn't go by his craziness all the time. I went back to class. As I was leaving school that evening, there was heavy rain. My chauffeur was out there with an umbrella to walk me up to the limo. But then, I saw a handsome boy standing alone in the rain, in front of a classic convertible car. I looked deep and was shocked to see it was Jude again. OMG, he never left after I yelled at him, did he? I stopped walking, and he immediately ran towards me. But then my chauffeur pushed him and he fell down. Are you crazy? I helped him up and saw him still smiling at me.
Hey, it's all right. I'm good. That's my grandpa's lost car. We found it just today. I wanted to take you on the first ride. And I've been waiting to show you.
Waiting and waiting until you got beaten up by the rain and my chauffeur? Oh, Jude, what did I do to deserve you? I just pulled him closer and we kissed, and it became the best rain memory ever. I told my chauffeur I'll ride home with Jude and sent him off. And then we drove away. On the way to the restaurant, Jude kept talking about his love before first sight and how he tried so hard to impress me. Well, I must say, it all worked. He stopped at a nice restaurant for dinner. I excused myself to go to the restroom where I saw Miss Bridget. I smiled at her, but she did not say anything and just left, like she didn't even recognize me. That was very strange. I came back to my table, and throughout the dinner, I couldn't stop thinking about her.
Here, your favorite, shrimp and salt.
Oh yeah, I love these shrimps.
They're just cucumbers. Where are you lost, Anna?
I told him about Bridget, and he offered to help me in any way I wanted. I decided to break into her house. That's the only way to find out what that creepy woman was hiding from me. We reached her house, and were looking for a way to get in, when suddenly the security alarm went off. We got scared and drove away without looking back. I put my Apple Watch on Jude's wrist as a thank you offering and entered home. And my mom started shooting a million questions about Jude. Mom, stop! I have questions too. I asked about Bridget, and again, she just tried to bury it up. The next day, I was in the library when Bridget tapped my shoulder and showed me a shocking video on her phone.
You know breaking and entering is a punishable offense, right?
You know it is disrespectful to act like you don't recognize the people you know, right? Tell me, what is the deal with you and my parents?
I can't tell you everything here, but I will when they both are around too.
Then how about dinner at my place? It's Dad's new business launch party this Sunday. You're invited. She said yes. and I was finally going to know what happened between her and my parents. I was really excited about dinner, but was not prepared for what was coming. The next morning, I called Jude to tell him about it, but his phone was not reachable. A day went by, and I was starting to get worried. After contacting his workplace and family, I decided he's gone missing. I wanted to let Dad know, but it was Sunday already, and I didn't want to spoil Bridget's truth-revealing moment. Oh gosh, I must wait a little longer. The party was on at full swing, and Bridget wasn't coming yet.
Honey, you said you're bringing in a special guest? I don't see anybody yet.
Any minute now, Dad. I just talked on the phone. After Dad left my side, I called Bridget, and she wasn't picking up the call. This was suspicious. First Jude, now Bridget? Once the party was over, I told my parents everything.
Oh, honey, but we're so sorry. I had no idea my business enemies would go this far. It must be Farmington, that billionaire criminal. I'm so happy you're safe, but don't you worry. I'll bring back Jude and your teacher in 24 hours.
And as promised, Dad immediately called his several cop contacts and also sent every one of my chauffeurs out on the hunt. That night, I went to his room again for an update. Dad, it's been 2 days since Jude left. Did you get any news yet?
Honey, I was just talking to the cops. They're still looking for your teacher, but they found Jude in Georgia. He'll be here soon. I thought I could tell you tomorrow.
I was so happy that I ran and hugged Mom and Dad with tears. I went to my room and saw through the window my chauffeur having some big meals on the lawn. Wait, didn't Dad send all of them with the search party? The clock struck 9, and I suddenly remembered my Apple Watch that Jude was wearing. I could track him myself. And that's when I found a terrible shock. Jude was somewhere in the Alaskan mountains. So that was a lie. A big fat lie. Oh, geez. This is not going well. Early next morning, I forwarded the location to the state police myself and got to know that they had never been contacted by my dad about this. They promised to hunt him down now, though. Now, Mom and Dad are so gonna get crushed. I ran to their room angrily and saw them secretly tiptoeing towards the attic. What the heck now? I followed them quietly, and there I found Bridget and 2 other people. Oh, what a show! Care to explain, anyone? They stood there in shock while I hurried and untied Bridget. Dad, Mom, what is going on? You lied and lied about everything. Are you even my real parents?
No, Anna, they are.
I then looked at a man and a woman tied to a chair and mouth sealed with tape. What are you talking about? Are you the same woman who called on my birthday?
Yes, I'm the same woman. When you were born, these people were maids in this house, just like me. They stole money and your parents got them arrested. But soon, they escaped from prison, took revenge on your parents by chaining them here, and took their place. When I tried to tell you the truth, they got me arrested too.
I immediately freed my real parents and they hugged me with tears.
Honey, don't believe any of this.
Yes, Hannah. This must be some trick of the...
Farringtons? Oh, stop it, Daddy dearest. I've found all your dirty secrets now. Just then, the cops arrived with Jude, and now they have somebody to take with them.
Your dad said you were in Alaska and asked to see me immediately. He took me on his chopper and left me there.
Oh, it's all right. I'm so happy you're back here, and you. This is the happiest one can get, when life surprises itself. But not all surprises can be dealt with a smile.